Hello everyone and welcome back to part 7 of Robert's Rebellion. We are playing as House Lannister, and right now we are about to fund a journey to recover House Lannister's ancestral Valyrian steel sword, Bright Roar. It has been centuries since King Tommen II of the Rock lost Bright Roar during his expedition to Valyria. House Lannister has been without a Valyrian steel blade ever since. Perhaps it is time to attempt and recover the blade. There are few problems that gold cannot solve. With enough money and daring adventurers, Bright Roar could be recovered. Anson, a local captain, has offered to lead the expedition. The trip will be both expensive and dangerous, but the rewards would be impressive. So it seems we are going to entrust Anson, who is a random trickster, rude, forgiving, and calm, to go and attempt to retrieve Bright Roar. We are investing 500 gold in this, so he better succeed, but that's what we're going to be doing. So for now, let's just unpause. It is still peacetime since the war, so we are very much just trying to, gain whatever influence we can with the king and maybe get some land on the Riverlands. My lord, I was able to fetch a secret Jenna tries to protect. I will hand you the evidence I found, but only if my service is rewarded fairly. So a secret about my sister. I don't have the coin. I imagine it's another adultery secret, but we already knew that. We already forgave her for that. And I don't even have enough coin to pay her for that secret. Wow. We've been invited to an activity. That's nice. We can do that. Greetings, Lord Tywin of the Westerlands. You are cordially invited to my hunt in the grasslands of the Gauntlet. Together we shall make a mighty sport of it. Very well. Let's join Lord Mathas's hunt. 9 in our entourage. Our caravan master is Forley Prester once more. We're traveling quite a ways to the Gauntlet. Why are we going all the way through to near King's Landing and coming all the way back around? Unless we're hunting... Oh no, yeah, we're hunting here. So we're traveling to the Gauntlet all the way here to hunt. Didn't imagine they had too many forests there, and then we're going back through the Reach. Interesting. Superior mounts for no cost, or hire a forest guide. Let's do that. Or no, we're doing both actually already. Okay. And we don't really have the gold to invest in anything else. Caravan master. Yeah, I do think he's the best person outside maybe Shirley. So, yeah, I think we're just going to leave it as is. And let's join Lord Mathas's hunt. It costs a little more gold than we have, but we'll recover that very quickly, so it shouldn't be an issue. A fresh start. My acquaintance Lord Mathas is hosting a hunt in the Gauntlet, and the time has come for us to depart. I should be able to proudly represent the House of Lannister. This should be good sport if the event is properly organized. I can't wait. So, 24 days to the next destination. There we go, look at us traveling. Quite fast. Oh. Ooh, although that guy's already there, we're still here. Awakening. It is nightfall, and Shara is hard at work when we arrive at the cereal field south of Brixworth. She appears to be flattening crops at a rapid pace, using a large flat piece of wood and heavy stones. I frown as I watch the woman performing her labor, then inquire as to what exactly she is up to. She winces, then starts on a long rant about how we all need to wake up and meet our true masters, instead of hiding behind the false faith of the 7 teachings. I take a few steps back in surprise. So she's a heretic. All right. I don't think he's going to be very zealous and be offended by that. Yeah, we'll just take the loss of stress. My daughter-in-law Nymeria has given birth to a daughter. Very nice. So Tyrion has his first daughter, Melera Lannister. She is ugly, as well as a dwarf, but she is quick, like her mother. Didn't get genius from Tyrion. She really only got Tyrion's bad traits. May grow strong and wise. That's good. Means our heir already has someone to pass down as well. The land to. He's got his own heir. Local hero. As we traverse the wilderness, trudging through the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine, naively carved that sports a seven-pointed star at its head, and below the weathered words, "Here lay St. Willow of the Heartland Heights, blessed daughter of Harmony Town." St. Willow? Of Heartland Heights? It seems a local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts, one not sanctioned by the faith of the seven devout. Interesting. So we can cast down this heterodoxy. Gives us more clergy opinion. The Lady Ormaria of Harmony would get a negative opinion of me, and the cultural acceptance between the Westermen and the Reachmen would decrease. So we're just barely crossing into the Reach. St. Willow, there is a nice ring to it. So we could use 40 gold to patronize the local saint. Popular opinion would increase. Harmony would get a local saint, increasing its holding taxes, and there would be better cultural acceptance. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we are not going to really, I don't think, side with the region and try to improve their opinion, investing 40 gold, but we're not really going to cast them down either. We're just going to ignore it. So we had better be going. Darlessa, the daughter of my cousin, Lord Daemon, has given birth to a daughter. So Tyget has had a... Is that a third daughter? No, a second daughter. Jane Lannister. Very nice. Named after my ex-wife. Crownlander women, I have seen the world and behold its many wonders in my travels, but never have I beheld such beauties as the ones I've seen in Briar Crest. Truly, Crownlander women are a cut above all the rest. One particularly fascinating specimen has taken my eye as late, a peasant woman by the name of Scalera. A pretty little petal, she is far too pleasing to my eye to spend her days slaving away in Briar Crest. We could keep her as a new paramour. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's not like Tywin has anything better going on, and we're not really gonna get married since he's refusing marriage, so let's just take a 39-year-old paramour who's unlikely to birth any bastards anyways. Fell in love with Scalera Shearer at first sight. She's in my court now. The Metal Man. Truly, a stroll through Dalston is a gift from the seven who are one. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark! Get me out of this metal prison! My squire took offense at my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. I try to stifle my laughter, but the image of this fool clattering around the countryside is just too much. I could, of course, have someone help him, but is it truly worth it? William the Heartless Newhall. So, a Baelorist. Interesting. Someone who really believes in King Baelor still. Baelorist Crownlander. Random Hedge Knight who is very poor at what he does. Leave him to his fate, because we are callous. That would be something that would relieve my stress. Offer him loyal squires for his fealty, so recruit him to our entourage essentially. He's not very good, so there's no reason for that. Or consider the armor gone for a price. So we free him of the armor, but take some gold and get a weak hook on him. We're just going to leave him to his fate, because we're callous. Let's leave the heartless William to just kind of suffer in his metal armor. Making camp. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Lord Mathis has started on the preparations. His gamekeepers check the grasslands each day for signs of quarry, while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. We're here just for recreation. Soon. Let us wait. Look at that. John Gaunt is here with us. So is Lord Darren Lynchfield. Okay. So it was the Gaunts who invited us for this. That's Lord Mathis. Interesting that he's trying to improve opinion with me. Master Edwin assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the plains near the Gauntlet. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. It seems a mighty hart is unquestionably in the area, quarry fit for a king. Ultimately, Lord Mathis decided he wanted to hunt a hart today. Let's get out there. 61% chance of getting that hart. Let's see if we can find it. Far from people, away from the others, I came across a cottage housing one of the most beautiful people I've ever laid my eyes on. She has invited me to stay and rest, and I am surprised by how much I have in common with a simple peasant. Must you return to the hunt so soon, my lord? I have never met a man like you before. Eileen, wow. We just got a paramour, and it looks like we might get another one. Tywin is really pulling out here. Perhaps I can stay just a little longer. Success chance decreases, but we lay with Eileen. Stay with you, a filthy peasant? Oh, we would gain some faith. And resisted advances. Let's just stay with her. I don't particularly care about improving the clergy. I think Tywin is into his dalliances. I could see it. As I get ready to leave, the memories of her beautiful face, twisted in passion, linger in my mind. She strokes the fur we laid on as she watches me. This does not have to be the only night we spend together, she purrs. I'm afraid it does. I leave her. Come and stay with me, at court. We waste 100 gold to bring her to court and become my lover. Which we're not going to do. Yeah, we're just going to leave her here. I'm afraid it does. Because that's the kind of guy Tywin is. And we've improved opinion with Andros, which is good. Lord Mathas's huntsmen say they know the place of the beast's covert. And the nearby water holes and grazing the hart frequents. Okay. Our host thinks for a moment before scoffing. I came for a real hunt. We will hunt by force, not stealth. Okay, so be it. Robert has married Muriel Lannister, so he has already gone down to the dungeons. He still has Mia Stone, his only daughter, and she is in Storm's End. Interesting. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and snorting in panic. Lord Mathas turns to us and cries, "Forwards, party! End it!" We slowly surround it, spears bristling, but Darren takes a buck before we put the snorting beast out of its misery. Quick, he needs help! Who's Darren? Don't even know who that is, but Lord Ronnet and Darren have bonded over hunting, apparently. Good for them. Heeding the call of the wild is an adventure, and this outing delivered the good and bad in abundance. We return home from the deer hunt in glory. So we have captured the hart, dangerous beast slain, more popular opinion, a lot of prestige, gained the trait hunter. This for Lord Mathos, he's gained quite a bit. Very nice, very nice. A trinket and a hunter trait. Finish the hunt. I don't think we gained anything from that, but then again, it wasn't our hunt. So, it's to be expected. Yeah, we entered a brief regency going on that trip. The high altitude and brisk air of Mandale has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Clement. Would you like to join in, my lord? I'm always up for a challenge. Losing 200 gold to go through rough terrain. And get a better command trait. 20% chance I become reckless as well. I'd rather just not, I think, invest that amount of gold. Or we pay for Ardrick to go. No one likes Ardrick, though. He's got a lot of rivals. Yeah, unfortunately we are in a hurry. We don't really have any time to waste there. Since leaving home nearly a few months ago, I've seen highs and lows, reveled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. There are so many places, so many things I've yet to see. Out there, on the open road, I feel free of the stuffy castle, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I will find peace of mind. Out here, I am truly free. I become a traveler. Interesting. Could become seasoned or a wanderer? Both, I'm not sure. But Lord Tywin is now afflicted with wanderlust. He wants to see the world, which is pretty cool. We have social figure. Huh. A foreign treat? It's not the first time I catch my courtier Arlen fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I'd swear I even hear him sighing, overlooking Aldershot's holding. My liege, he says, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Sorel, my desire knows no end. Her eyes, her hair, I long for just a salute. I'd die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. Who is Sorel? She's 43 and a random courtier. I don't think she's even doing anything for me. She's a courtier of Lord Meldrick, not even mine. Okay. Arlen Moonfell. I don't even know who you are, man. Just bring him over. No time for such juvenile infatuations. Bring him out. We would get stress for having her join my court in any way. So, yeah, we have no time for such juvenile infatuations. We're just going to convince him to stay. Journeying through Peckledon's Pass, I pass by a peculiar-looking tent sprayed open with its yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty lord, I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels. For a modest price. The strange man has piqued the interest of my entourage, but am I willing to pay for a reading? Well, last time we said no, and I can't see this changing. Could get good omens though, which apparently gives a stress gain. Oh no, takes away stress. No, we're just not interested. Ooh, or we could we could just kill him, which would apparently give me stress. Even though I'm callous, that would stress me out. So no, I'm just gonna ignore him. Ooh, okay. War has broken out. A realm at war. Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach has risen up against King Aegon VI in the Liberty War. I must choose to stand with King Aegon or join Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach, or of course stay neutral and let the tide of time guide my decision. Now, who is in this Liberty War? Not too bad. Mace has got the Lady of Ghost Hills, the Lord of Deerfield, and some other minor lords. Lord of Rook's Rest. Oh, he's got Balon on his side. Balon the Foolish, they're already calling him. Rollingford, Bramsford, Blackstripe, Great Fork, and Illfield. Why do you only have 3,000 men? Ah, he's also fighting a Liberty War in the Iron Isles that he's seemingly gonna lose. Well, should have, negotiated that alliance with us earlier when we offered it. We could stay neutral, try to forge our own path and claim our own independence. Or join the king's side. I mean, he does have Dorne backing him. Golden Grove's a pretty large vassal of the Reach. Ocean Road as well. Southstone. The Trident, Maidenpool, Sunnyvale, the Sisters, North Breach, Grey Cran, Milkstone. Ton of houses. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to play the winning side this time and stay with the Targaryens. The rebels will pay dearly for this. So with this, I mean, all these lands near our border are on our side. The Gold Road has stayed out of it, as has Stirling and the Fieldlands. I would have expected them to stick with me, but they've tried to stay neutral, and so has the Red Front, the Cranes. Interesting. Now, I wanted war against the Riverlands, but, the Reach fighting is just as good. And Illfield is part of the traders. Oh, I keep accidentally clicking... I must be clicking Shift W or something. Okay. The West March has also stayed out of it. And most of Dorne is either on our side or neutral. Do we still have our banners down here? No, because they were in this land. So we need to prepare some new ones, probably near Craycall. We don't have too many men, only 18,000 this time, so we'll probably just march all our men at the same rally point. Let's gather... Actually, let's look at the supplies. 12,000, 10,000. These aren't great supplies. We might need 2 troops. Or 2 forces. Crakehall does have good supply. So that's what we'll do. Raise all our men here in the city of Crakeport. 30,000 supply limit. And then we will try and split them up, probably. So let's go. We're back off to war. Hopefully we can gain something out of this. At long last I'm finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Castle Rock after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master Forley reports that we have journeyed for 136 days and traversed 80 baronies. Thanks to 7 War 1 I can go inside again. Yes, and thankfully we did this right before war broke out because we traveled through the Reach. My regency has ended yet again. We need a new council since our steward decided to not sign with us. Which one of you was the steward? Was it Stefan Swift? I think it might have been. Well, you might have just lost your position long term because of that. I might just appoint Tyrion to be the steward. He seemed very capable so far. Of course, the Lord of the Golden Tooth still wants a position. It's him or Landon Lannister. He was quite good too, to be fair, but... yeah, let's just go with Tyrion, give him a position on the council. He's been very useful so far. The region will rule in your stead, yeah, I know. And right now, I believe it is... oh, come on, I don't want to open the... okay. Make me do the tutorial. Yeah, I know, it's right here. Tyrion Lannister, yes, the future regent, very nice. Yes, okay, I understand. Do we have all our men? No, not yet. Okay, there we go, 18,000, 12 knights, 600 light cavalry, 250 heavy cavalry, some skirmishers, archers, and a couple of siege weapons. So we need to decide how we want to split this off. I'm going to send one force with the outriders and horsemen, just the cavalry. And then we're going to leave the siege weapons with the levies and the footmen and archers. So let's send some levies with this cavalry force. I don't know why this has gone down to 1 star. It's got all the knights, but it's low quality because it has no cavalry, I guess. We want the cavalry side to probably be the bigger army. Just gather about 10,000 and send 8,000 to lead the siege. And we'll send Lord Andros, Lord Lewis, Lord Leo, Lord Robert, Lord Rupert, Ardric, and Benedict Broom. Those 6 knights. Or were those 7? That might have been 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are 7. We'll send... Lord Robert can stay with the siege force. These 6 knights will go with the cavalry unit. And we will give command of them... oh, I wanted to do it to Lord Andros. Is he leading the other force? Yeah, you shouldn't, because you're going with the cavalry. Armand Turner is actually a better commander than most people we have. Not a good fighter, but a good commander. How much gold does he want to join the court? 95. Yeah, no. We're just going to give command of that to Lord Philip the Gouty of Rundridge. Reckless, but an aggressive attacker. Or not. Let's just... we'll have Tywin command the siege force. And the second army will be given to Andros Brax. He'll lead the vanguard. So, let's try and march down here. We should have enough supply to really just make it to the Reach pretty easily. And I think we might maybe want to siege out the Shield Isles. They don't have too much supply, though. This is a neutral. Let's bring you... Maybe up here to the north then, and we can just go siege Daisyfield. Looks pretty easy to take down. Anson's expedition is long overdue. They were scheduled to have returned by now. I fear that something has gone terribly wrong in the Smoking Sea. Valyria has claimed another life. It seems Anson has failed in his journey to recover Brightroar. Huh. Can we try that again? Yes. So we will have to fund another expedition because our journey to recover Brightroar didn't quite work out. So we're going to be waging war more in the north. Let's bring the Vanguard there as well to make sure there aren't any big Reachmen armies there, because the Reach does outnumber us. So we need to be careful what battles we get into, especially since Tywin himself is leading this 8,000. Oh, it looks like they're going to Besmill as well. Me and Kevin Lannister formed a strong bond of friendship after vehemently supporting each other's interests as at King Aegon's court. So I've become best friends with my brother Kevin. That's very accurate. That's very good. I like that. What will this 10k do? Okay, so now we see where the Reachmen armies are. I guess we will send this 10,000 to join up with the King's forces in King's Landing. They will be faster. 3 months they'll take to get there. But if they join up with this 30,000, we should be more than strong enough to meet the rebels in the field. And we have these 16,000 Reachmen loyalists near us. Just, I think they're trying to make their way to King's Landing as well. Anyways, the siege of Besmill should go over pretty easily. We'll just take a land here in the border while the Reach doesn't bother with us. Ooh, and in fact, 2 battles have already broken out, it seems. The Battle of Rustford. Lord Gilbert the Brave has engaged against the main Reachman force led by Persean. Pretty excellent commander despite being lowborn. And we've engaged, meanwhile, with 7,000 men of the Ghost Hills. Probably more than just the Ghost Hills. Some of the other rebels are probably with them there. But we've engaged in our separate battle, the Battle of Freelock. Interesting. Let's see if we can actually win this one by ourselves. Our Knight Lord Leo has maimed Pello. We do seem to be beating them quite well. Benedict Broom was captured, though, by Lord Marek. My Senescal, that's quite the shame. Can we ransom you? Pay ransom. Will not accept. Minus 250 because we are at war. He will not send him back. Okay, that's fair enough. Did we capture anyone ourselves? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we captured Master Barrett and 4 others after winning the Battle of Freelock. The Master of Ghastly Cliffs. Who are these 4 others? Should be in my court, no? Prisoners. Lowborn, a Redune, a Greenstone. Somberlin. Jacelyn Bywater, interesting. No one major, though. No actual lords. Master of Ghastly Cliffs is the biggest name we captured. We lost 850 men to their 3,000 in a overwhelming victory at the Battle of Freelock. And meanwhile, the King's forces also triumphed in the Battle of Tuskford. Is that the other battle? No, it's the Battle of Rustford. My bad, it's not finished just yet. But we will be joining up. At least I wanted to join up there. Our siege should be concluded. Oh, no. Just about. I want to join the King's forces, but at this point, 50,000 men might be a bit hard to move around. Still do it anyways. We're slowly regaining our men here as well in friendly territory. We'll just wait outside King's Landing. Oh, there you are. There you go. And now we can Can we join it? Yeah. Join this 27,000. And so Lord Brax will just follow them around, while Tywin continues to take some Reachmen land. The province of Lenshield is the only thing left in Daisyfield, so we'll go and just take it pretty quickly. Supply limit is fine, and the fort itself isn't particularly large either. Just a couple of months. My hook on Lord Daemon has expired. Well, we never really used that, which probably something I should do. I didn't know it would expire. I could demand a payment from my kinsman Orson Lannister. Let's do that. Use that hook at least. Lucien doesn't even have enough money to pay me, but he's only 12. I don't know how we have a hook on him. What did this kid do? Well, it's not for us to say. We can demand hostages of the Lord of Golden Grove and of the Lady of Ocean Road. And they would do it? Interesting. Take Rowan. Why would they do that? Defending against... They're on our side as well. I guess just because we have our men near their land, they're intimidated enough to give us hostages? Huh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's so cool. Yeah, they're both on our side. Prisoners can ransom, can pardon some criminals. And we can obviously declare some wars. Oh, on the Gold Road. To retake all the lands who didn't side with us. And one on Hoster for Lord Class's claims. What are those claims? The Lordship of Runvane. Interesting. To get this little bit of land, we do want Runvane. Who is Lord Class? The Lord of Bymore. Ah, yes. The lands bordering him. We might do this some point after this war. The Tullys have way more levies than us. So we don't really want to rush into a war like that. Oh, I did it again. I've changed the map. My lord, I was able to fetch a secret Emeria tries to protect. I'll hand you evidence I found, but only if my service is rewarded fairly. I told you, I'm not interested in hearing Emeria's secret. This random Norvoshi woman, they keep trying to reveal her secrets to me. I'm not interested. But I think we're going to leave this here. War has broken out, and we are already awfully close to triumphing. There's a battle going on in Rollingford right now, the Battle of Woodmore. 6,000 of the Crown Loyalists are fighting 5,000 men, mostly from the Lordship of Rollingford. And our 45,000 is about to join them, so they will undoubtedly triumph there. And we are still sieging some lands here in the western side of the Reach, which will slowly but surely increase the war score. So we'll probably wrap this war up in the next episode, and then continue to accumulate some wealth and try to build up our forces so we can press Lord Class's claim and start taking some land from the Riverlands. Because right now the West is a lot weaker than I thought it would be. The Westerlands is weaker in terms of military power. It's weaker than the Reach. In a divided Reach, it doesn't even have most of its lords, or of its high lords. And weaker than the Riverlands, without the Brackens and the Dairies. So, yeah, we do need to increase our strength. Now it says he only has 16. Oh, okay, that 32,000 is because of his alliance with the North. So they don't actually have that many men. But we do need to plan for a war with Starks as well as Tullys if we try to invade the Riverlands. I forgot about that. Forgot that Ned is still married to Catelyn Stark. Actually, nice, they've all lived. He's had... Is this 4 daughters? No, 1 son, Lord Thurmond Stark, who's just born. His eldest daughter, Malene Stark, already betrothed to a Cerwyn. Not even the heir to Cerwyn Castle. Second in line. Interesting. Lady Lenara, she's 8 and betrothed, and Lady Liara, she's 6, also unbetrothed. Well, we're going to leave it here. So, if you guys did enjoy this, do leave a like and subscribe. I do hope to see you in the next episode when we hopefully conclude all of this war and get moving on to bigger endeavors. But that's all from me today. I will see you guys in the next time. Goodbye.